Good evening, Divine Crew. It's your girl Sincere, and tonight I want you to meet the Dudleys. We have Mr. Joe Dudley, rest in peace. We have Miss Ursula Dudley Oglesby and Mrs. Eunice Dudley. I'm not sure if she's still alive, but if she's not, RIP. Now I want to tell you a story about Mr. Joe Dudley. He started a black hair care company in August of 1967 in his kitchen in Greensboro, North Carolina. Now, this company at one point in time sold over 100 products that catered to various hair types and hair needs for black people. They sold hair conditioners, pomades, and even heat resistance products. The company owned a cosmetology university, a magazine, hotel, travel agency, cosmetic line, 9 beauty schools, a broadcast network, all with the mindset of collective economics, which means basically to keep the money in the community, for lack of better words. Now, the Dudleys, they didn't sell directly to beauty stores. They only sold to cosmetologists, barbers, and beauty stores. And this was a way to keep the money in the community. The Dudleys' mantra or mission or slogan, if you will, is to own your freedom. In light of the evin fiasco and the knowledge that many of the popular products and brands that are being used by black women on their hair nowadays are not owned by black people or even black conscious. So I wanted to remind you of this fabulous company that I used to use a lot of their products, and it's sad to say, but I thought the company had went out of business. I didn't even know it was still in service. But I'm glad to reintroduce the Dudleys and to remind you that we have a black-owned company right there in North Carolina that has been in the community, that has a black consciousness for 54 years. And Miss Ursula Oglesby is on Instagram, so you can find her. And so I think because she is the owner now, Mr. Joe Dudley, sadly, he passed away in February. So he's no longer with us. But I bet there is a wealth of information that Miss Ursula Dudley Oglesby can share with you. And so if I was an up-and-coming hair company, I would reach out to her, see if I can pick her brain and garner any advice she may have for someone in my predicament who is starting a kitchen brand. And they've been around for 54 years. So I just wanted to remind you that we have a business model that worked, that excluded those people. They never, ever, ever invited them to their table. So some may know, some may not. And they have a website. So even though they only sell to barbers, cosmetologists, and beauty schools, I believe that you can't order for yourself. They just don't sell to beauty stores. And that's a business model that you can follow because it's solid. Because anything that's been around for 54 years, and this has been their method for 54 years, listen, I'm here for it. I think that they need to be, I just think that they need to be uplifted a little more. I know we have a lot of new, wonderful hair care companies, and I'm not knocking none of them, but this is a company that's been around for 54 years that has seen a lot of ups and downs. And so we need to get behind this company and uplift them like we uplift the new up and coming hair companies, because there is nothing like a good blueprint in business. And if you can stay around for 54 years, there's a good blueprint right there. I am sincere. You know, I always have sincere intentions. And today I just wanted to remind you that there's a blueprint on the table already. And Miss Ursula Oglesby, is still here. Although her father is no longer here, he passed away in February. She's still here. So reach out to her. She seems like she's such a nice person. I know I am. How about you? All right, guys. All right, my divine crew. I'll see you later.